Hey, man, are you supposed to? Oh, Pastor, it's you.
Hey, I know, George. This isn't usually where I'm on my knees praying, but I'm looking for my sermon. Mr. Beasley, the custodian, accidentally threw it away.
Isn't this the third time?
Yeah, but I'm not reading anything into it.
Well, I would have made a good custodian. Don't you think, Pastor?
You would have been a great custodian, George.
Then why didn't I get the job? Wasn't the application good enough?
The application was very professional on your part, George.
I should have had that job. That job should have been mine. I would have made this church sparkle and shine.
George, just calm down. The committee made the decision. You would have been a great custodian, George.
Well, sometimes I just stay up all night thinking about how good of a job I would have done being the custodian.
You need to be careful with that kind of thinking.
Why?
Because it's coveting, George. You're coveting Mr. Beasley's job.
But I would have done a great job at it.
You would have done a great job at it. But when you desire something that belongs to someone else, it's coveting.
I still should have gotten that job, but let me give you a hand finding your sermon.
Thank you, George. I appreciate that. Careful. Careful. It's really messy in there. Watch out for that, jelly donut.
Oh, sorry about that, Pastor.
That's all right, George.
Well. What do we have here?
Well, George is helping me kindly to find my sermon.
Mr. Beasley strikes again. If I were you, I would never forgive him. In fact, I never have.
Vanita, is this something that we need to talk about?
Absolutely not. You know, last week, he forgot to add the 6 chairs to my Sunday school classroom again?
Well, he does set up a lot of chairs each week.
If I had that job, I wouldn't have forgot to set up all those chairs.
He knows how many chairs I need. I tell him every week.
Oh, brother.
It's conspiracy. Conspiracy, I tell you. That job should have been mine. Should have been mine!
Vanita, we need to be forgiving.
I am too frustrated to even think about forgiving him right now.
I don't think Mr. Beasley meant anything by it.
I'm serious, Pastor. No means no. George, haven't you found that sermon yet? Maybe I can help.
I really don't think you should go in there. It's a little bit messy.
Oops, Pastor, I'm so sorry.
That's all right. A little ketchup never killed anybody.
What are you people doing? Pastor, you look a little soiled. I hope them stains come out.
Well, we're looking for my sermon here.
Again? Pastor, you need to get a lockbox.
He doesn't do it on purpose.
Right. That is not what I was told. Charlie Thompson told me that Mrs. Gray told him that Evelyn Sawyer told her that she saw Mr. Beasley go in your office and going through your office when you weren't there.
That would be because he cleans my office.
But he said that she said that Annette thinks that she saw him take something off of your desk.
Ooh.
I don't even want to hear such nonsense.
I'm just telling you what I heard.
But that's gossip. I can't believe that this church doesn't have anything better to do than to gossip.
And a perfectly good cup of coffee. What's this church coming to?
Pastor, you need to do something about Mrs. Silverwood.
Is there a problem? What is it?
Well, I just walked into the ladies' room and I was absolutely shocked.
Is this something I should know about?
Are you telling me you didn't know?
No. What?
She went ahead and bought pink toilet paper for the ladies' room.
Pink?
And?
And the committee distinctly voted against it.
There was a meeting on this?
Well, of course.
And where was I?
You were out of town.
When?
That's not the point. The point is she's always doing something inappropriate.
Well, complaining
I'm
about...
not complaining. As a matter of fact, a group of us met the other week and we came up with a list of people that are consistently out of line.
Cecilia, that's absurd. You don't form a complaining committee to make a list of people that you don't like. Oh.
Oh! Well, I never!
I'm getting better at this.
Oh, I found it. I found your sermon.
Oh, thank you.
But what is it about?
Integrity, and it has a very important title.
Well, what is it?
What is it?
Cleaning out the garbage that pollutes the church. Let me tell you a little bit more about it.
Well, I think Mr. Beasley should hear that one.